Yo guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another video on my channel here. Now in today's video, guys, I'm going to bring you a run play that can light up any run defense in Madden 21. Now quickly guys, before we do get in the video, if you guys have not checked out my two most recent videos, they are going to be in the top right of the screen right now in the card. But guys, without further ado, let's go ahead. Let's get into the pre-play adjustments for this run play. All right, guys, so here we go. We're going to start off in the coaching adjustments tab. But once again, you know the drill, ball carrier on conservative if you don't use ball carrier moves. Now, in terms of the play today, we're going to be working out of the Singleback Wing Tight U formation. I'm currently in the Washington football team offensive playbook, and the play is going to be this halfback stretch. Now, in the pinned comment down below, when I do get the chance, I will go ahead and I will put all the playbooks that this play is in. Well, we're going to be running this play right here, this halfback stretch. Really, there's no personnel sub you have to make. Pretty much just run this play. And then on defense, we're going to be running a nickel 3-3-5 wide run defense. So here we go. We're just going to be running this. Now, here is going to be the main setup for this play. What you're going to do is you're first going to look at the defense's personnel, really see where all the guys are spread out, where all the defensive players are spread out. Now, in this case here, you're seeing that there's not really a lot of guys to that right side. So in this case here, we're going to be running to the right. So we don't have to flip the run, but if you were to do that, just press left on the right stick, and you see right there, now the run's going to the left. And then as you can see, if I do it to the right stick, now the run's going back to the right. But what we're going to do here is we're first going to be sliding protection to whatever side we're running to. So in this case here, we're going to be sliding protection to the right. So that's going to be left bumper and then right on that right stick. Next thing we're going to do now is we're going to be IDing the mic your opponent's user player, whether it be a linebacker or a safety. In this case here, we'll just say it's a linebacker, so we're just going to press left bumper and A, and then we're going to have the blue M hover over the user player, which we're doing right now, and we're going to press the A button. And then the last thing we're going to do, guys, is we're going to go, and if your opponent has a superstar X Factor ability linebacker on the outside, you're going to want to go ahead and double team them, which is going to be left bumper down on that right stick, move it over to the player, and then press A to do the double team. Now, if your opponent doesn't have someone like that, you can just go ahead and double team like a superstar X Factor defensive tackle or like a really good player. So pretty much right here, that's it. We're going to hike the ball. You're going to see right here, blocks are holding up super well, and you see right here we get about 5 yards, which is pretty good. Like this play, when I was labbing it consistently got about 5 yards, which is what you want out of a run play. You know, obviously you would love a touchdown every time, but that's just not realistic. But you see right here, we're just going to hike the ball. I kind of ran into my own blockers there. What you're seeing, once again, we're getting about 4 yards right there on the play. We're just going to run it one more time. So pretty much slide. All right, let me quickly just set up the defense. By the way, I'm sending a lot of people. I'm also spying the top safety. So I'm sending a lot of people here. But pretty much here, this is the play. Hike the ball. Just pretty much follow your blockers. I don't know what happened there. I think I ran into Cedarius Smith by accident. I was trying to shoot a hole right there. But pretty much here, you're seeing that this run play is pretty automatic. Like, this is a very, very consistent play. Now, if you want as well, something that I found that worked is that instead of IDing the mic your opponent's user and double teaming anybody, just go ahead and ID the mic, the superstar X Factor ability linebacker. So like this. And then slide your protection, obviously. I found that actually, I scored a touchdown in the first play that I used that. So, you know, that's another setup you guys can possibly use. Sort of like mix it in there. Now, if you want as well, if you want to run it to the left side, you could incur some motion. You could use some motion in your defense. So, basically, how I'd go about running it to the left side is I'd obviously flip the run, slide protecting to the left, ID the mic my opponent's user. We're going to double team this defensive tackle right here. Then we're going to take this far right tight end, B in this case. We're going to motion him out to that right side. And then you see right here that now we have a lot of blockers on the left. We're going to hike the ball. And you're going to see we're very easily able to just shoot that, and we're going to be able to score a touchdown on that play. I'm just going to run it one more time, guys, and that'll do it for the video. But once again here as well, we're just going to run it with that simple ID the mic setup. Just ID the mic your opponent's outside linebacker, and that should do a pretty good job if it's obviously a good outside linebacker. If it's not, don't really waste your time. But pretty much we're just going to double team, we're going to ID the mic this player right here. Slide protection, remember, that's a very, very important thing. And then just put motion out the far right tight end. like so, and hike the ball. You can go ahead and you can do a motion hike as well. But you're seeing right here that the blocks are holding up really, really well on this left side. We're actually getting some pretty good blocks. As you can see, we just scored 2 straight touchdowns with this run. So this is a very good play. So guys, I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to smash that like button. The stretch for 5 likes. You guys are awesome. Take care. But most importantly, stay classy.